Big John, Big John.
Happy Saturday morning, everybody. Alright, like I was saying before the battery died, happy Saturday morning, everybody. It is the date today. End of May. Last Saturday in May. So, I'm going uptown to I just run over a Ruckus. What's the matter with you? Nitwit? I've got it. Quit chasing vehicle. Stay. He likes to bite tires. As you've probably seen. Well, it must not hurt too bad. Get back there. Run it off. Just go ahead. Anyway, going uptown to get spray. Shuttle full of spray for the corn ground. The wind's finally died down. It's not very windy today yet, so hopefully we can get some sprayed. Okay, so I went uptown and got the corn herbicide, and I got a couple gallons of wipeout tank cleaner, so we can clean the bean spray out and spray the corn, and then clean the corn spray out so we can spray beans again. So I've got 375 gallons of water in here. Been circulating it, running the two nozzles up there which rotate spinners and clean and wash the tank down and stuff. So I'm going to take this out and spray it over top some bean ground. I'll probably bump it up to like 20 gallons an acre, and just run it through, flush everything with cold water, or with fresh water. Then I'm going to put about 400 gallons in it, one jug of that wipeout tank cleaner, let that circulate for about 15 minutes, I guess, and then run that through everything, make sure take all the filters apart, make sure those are all clean, then put another 400 gallons or 300 gallons of water in it and run that through and spray that through just to flush all the wipeout out, because that can, in instances, it has affected the crops a little bit. So I don't want to take any chances on killing any corn. So, and then same thing when I switch back, so I don't want to take any chances on killing any beans. So we're going to go out and spray this water out. Okay, went back and drove across a couple bean fields. I bumped up 20 gallons the acre, had the boom way up high in the air, just running it through the system, flushing everything out. That's just water. So now we're going to go up, we're going to put 400 gallons of water in it again, and then we're going to put that wipeout in it, and that'll clean the tank, any residual that's in there. Then we'll go out and do the same thing, go out and spray it. And then flush it out with water, a couple hundred gallons of water, run through the whole system again. After that, just fresh water to get it all wipeout. So that's what we're doing today. Okay, we let her circulate. I moved all the valves, let it do the tank rinse for, probably 5 to 10 minutes, probably close to 10 minutes, rinse the tank down, flip her over, run her through the toilet, the inductor, we call it the toilet. Run it through that, filled that up a couple times with solution. The jug washer in there, it's got the jug washer, jug rinser. Cycled that a bunch of times. Got fresh water with the wipeout into that. I pulled I pulled the cap off the bottom of the big filter on it. It's a self-cleaning filter, but I pulled the cap off just to see if there was any sediment in it. And didn't see anything, so I put it back together. Well, then I'm walking around later on looking at stuff, and I found a check ball, a plastic check ball on the bottom. And it almost looks like them little round Nerf balls that the grandkids shoot around. I picked it up and it's like, nope, that's plastic. So I got to look a little closer. There was a conical spring down there too. It's like, oh, okay. So I took that apart and stuck my finger up in there, and I could feel where it goes. So I put all that back together. Glad I seen that before I drove off. So yeah, she's circulating and percolating and everything else. So we're gonna come out here in this field and spray it off. Some of it anyway. We'll probably have to go to another field because this is only 8 acres. But anyway, PTO on. Lift her up. Up, up, down, down. This is all backwards. Down is on. So there's your wings out, or your leveling for your wings. Run them out. Whoops, wrong way. Getting nervous on camera. So then I'm going to pick it up to where the latch is back forward, and then right there. So where it's sitting right now, it won't let that latch fall over backwards like it tends to do whenever you're spraying, and then every time you gotta go around back and flip it by hand. But where it's sitting now, it won't do that. And okay, so let's go. I'm still running through the blue tips, 10-gallon tips. So I'm only going 6 miles an hour, and I've got the monitor set, the controller set for 20 gallons an acre. And I'm pushing 48, 50 pounds of pressure right now, so that's all the farther I want to go for this. So we'll just cruise around and spray water. So that's what we're doing. We'll go back and forth across this field, and maybe go back down to that other one. Run it out. Then we got to fill it full of fresh water, probably just a couple 100 gallons. Rinse everything out again, and then we'll be good to spray corn. And it's getting a little breezy out, but not bad. Okay, I understand why the big guys have got 2 sprayers, one for corn and one for beans. It's kind of a pain to do all that flushing, especially if you ain't got a rinse bay or something like that. Got it all flushed out. You can see the trees, and this is on the wind's coming around the barn, so it's a little bit breezy out. I don't know if I want to take a chance or maybe wait until see what it's like in the morning, or maybe later on the night it'll settle down a little bit. It's just a little bit more than I want to spray in, because I'm not sure what this Luxor is going to do. Anyway, see, there's a gust coming through now. Little whirlwind going through the yard, spinning the American flag around. Wow, see? Alright, well, I do have to get that out of the back of the truck. So I'm going to get that out of the back of the truck, put that in the, on the wagon or beside the wagon. Probably set it on the wagon. I don't know, it's going to have a battery. It's got a pump and a meter on it, so that'll be nice. So it's going to be that, 2.5 quarts of that, and 30 ounces of Roundup per acre. 10 gallons of water, 10-gallon solution. All right, we'll see what happens.